Okay, so we just set foot in Chriswiiu2013's games room, and this is where the gaming happens in here. So this is my initial setup where I keep most of my consoles and my systems. This trolley thing here was in one of my cupboards, and I dragged it out and pushed it under there, and then I had to think logically where the consoles were going to go. So this was the idea that I had at the time. Maybe have like the PlayStation 2 down here with the classic PlayStation 2 controllers. Those are plugged into the PlayStation 2, and you got your memory card. You got your Nintendo Wii Speak, which is already connected into there. Now this was a right old pain, you know, the leads. Where were they going to go? Well, you had your mains adapter, you had your power bricks and stuff like that, you had your leads, your plugs, but then you had to think, where were the leads going to go? Well, I know one lead was going to go into the PlayStation 2, I know the other one was going to go into the Nintendo Wii, but then this was the tricky bit. Maybe have PlayStation 2 down there, PS3 up there next to the Xbox 360, that way, you know, you're not stretching the HDMI lead, and you got your sensor bar. I'll show you this. This is actually something I've had for a long time actually. This is the Street Fighter Fight Pad. This is the M Bison one for the PlayStation 3. So altogether I paid about £40 for both of these fight pads. This is the Guile Fight Pad, and this is the 20th anniversary of Street Fighter. And these are all wireless, so that's good. You don't have to plug anything in. We've got up here on this big table. So this is another setup that I've got. This table thing here, someone actually gave me, and he said, well, I'm getting rid of this table. What do you want to use it for? So I said, well, because I'm a retro gamer, I thought, you know, my consoles would go on there. So that's what I did, and I thought, well, let's have a look at the consoles which would go on this table. So at the time I was having, you know, my PlayStation 3 right next to my 360. I thought, well, that doesn't go really well with that. So because the Nintendo Wii's down there, the Wii U obviously had to go up here. And then because I have like my nephew over, you know, who loves video games, he collects quite a lot of the Wii U stuff for his console. And I normally have him over, and, you know, we're playing some games normally on the gamepad that go straight off the Wii U console. Other stuff I've got in my games room, I've got this. This is the 360 controller. You got your headset. You've got your Kinect sensor. You've got your sensor bar. Now that is going from that right all the way to the back into there, which is the Wii U console. Then you got your other two controllers. So you got your PlayStation 4 controller. You got your PS3, you've got the PlayStation 4. Now, say if I wanted to get another hard drive, right, I would have to take this apart, not the console, obviously, but slide this off, take the old hard drive out, and then replace it with a new one, because this is the 500GB. And I can store quite a lot of games, but then eventually it will run out of space. So my idea would probably be to get another hard drive for this, and see how much room I've got on this before I actually go, you know, and get another one. Not another PlayStation 4, me and another hard drive. So at the back of this, say if I want to go on PlayStation 3, right, this HDMI at the back, I would have to drag this all the way and then slot it into the PlayStation 3. Now, I've got some great games for this. I've got games from my past, PlayStation 1 stuff, I'll show you that right now as we move over to my drawer. We've got loads of PlayStation 1 games. We've got some more games there. We've got a Game Boy Advance. We've got another bit where I keep most of my games. Oh, this is the Mortal Kombat controller, which goes into the TV. Then we've got a Nintendo Game Boy from 1989. And I'll show you another bit that I've got, a bookcase. I have done a video on this, but thought I'd show you again. These are the Wii U games. Down here, got your Nintendo Wii stuff at the top, 360 stuff, PS4. You got your PS3 down there, and your PlayStation 2. Now over this side, I've got a different bit in my games room. So where I showed you my other consoles over here, right? Now the Mega Drive wasn't going to go basically over this side. I was going to move it over here and put it next to the small TV. So at the moment we've got Mega Games 2 in at the moment with the Revenge of Shinobi, Streets of Rage and Golden Axe. And then over this side we've got VR Troopers for the Mega Drive. We've got Super Hang-On and World Cup Italia 90 and columns for Mega Games 1. And then we've got a Sega Genesis game, which has got Team USA Basketball on. So this is the Mega Drive, the 16-bit Mega Drive 2, which cost me £20 on eBay. So with this one, I've got the Mega Drive, right? I've got the mains adapter, the 2 plugs. Now this is just from an old DVD player. So you take it out, obviously, and you pop it back in. This is the lead, which goes from there all the way to the back of the TV. And then, yeah, so that's basically that. That's basically the games room. So thanks for joining me on this tour today in the games room. We've looked at the Wii U, the Wii U gamepad, the 360 controller, the Kinect sensor, the camera for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 controller, PS3 controller, PS4, 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo Wii. So this is Chriswiiu2013. Again, I am signing out now, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully we'll do some stuff on my TV shows and some of my other DVDs. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.